technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
Is going to be the likely fireworks in the parliament. Remember, the centre is ready to table a constitutional amendment bill. What this bill entails, what this bill is going to be all about, and why is it so controversial? Sources are telling Times Now that this particular bill, apologies, has a strict clause that covers all the prime ministers to chief ministers to ministers. Sources are telling us that if any minister is arrested or detained for over 30 consecutive days, they will be ousted. The caveat is that the offence under which any minister is arrested must be punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 5 years or more. The amendment bill, if passed, will give additional powers to the central government to remove a chief minister or anyone in his or her cabinet. In fact, the news has ruffled feathers with the Congress party, which has now characterized the move as a tactic to destabilize the opposition. Congress claims that the central government's decision to introduce the bill in parliament is a desperate attempt to distract the public from Rahul Gandhi's voter adhikar rally in Bihar. So that's the latest coming in, and this is a post by the Congress party, and we're going to put that post out on the screens for you. The Congress really, many of their leaders are making very similar allegations. We will take you through what Gaurav Gogoi had to say, viewers. This is Gaurav Gogoi of the Congress party. What does he say? He says that the bills of the Home Minister Amit Shah are nothing but a desperate attempt to divert the attention of public away from blistering quote-unquote vote adhikar yatra of Rahul Gandhi. First CSDS, BJP, IT cell drama, and now these bills. Clearly, the winds of change are blowing in Bihar. So these are the type of allegations, accusations, and attacks coming in from the Congress party over the bill which is going to be introduced today. My colleague Sabyasachi joining us live on the broadcast. Sabyasachi, fireworks politics has begun even before this bill is introduced. Take us through two things. First, what this bill can entail, and secondly, the face-off over the same.
Well, that's right. See, the bill has three new bills will be brought in by the centre with the main move to remove the CM, the ministers or the PM. Now, after this, we had seen that the fireworks has already begun because the opposition are seeing this particular three bill as a move to destabilize the opposition in the country and the opposition ruled states in the country. And that is the reason right from Abhishek Manu Singhvi to Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, all of them have took to social media to attack the central government. In fact, Abhishek Manu Singhvi have stated that this particular bill has been brought in by the centre to destabilize the opposition. And what is the best move to target the opposition CM is to launch the investigative agencies on them and target them without any proof, without any judgment. So that attack has come on from Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Whereas Mr. Gaurav Gogoi says that since Mr. Rahul Gandhi is in the state of Bihar, he is carrying out this yatra, adhikar yatra for the people of Bihar, and that is the reason to divert the attention from this adhikar yatra, where continuously the opposition is targeting the central government and the ECI and have been demanding answers from them, and that is the reason why, to divert the attention of the people of the country, these three new bills are set to be brought in by the central government.
All right, Sabyasachi, why don't you stay with us? Viewers, we're also going to tell you what top sources are telling Times Now, that the new rule stipulates that an elected chief minister can be removed if they are detained or arrested for 30 days or more, even if they have not been convicted. This clause has been explicitly outlined in another bill, that's the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Bill, which will also be tabled today. It says that the amendment needed because there is no provision under the Jammu and Kashmir Act, that is the Reorganization Act, for the removal of chief ministers or a minister who's arrested and detained in custody on account of serious criminal charges. In fact, Centre has listed its argument clearly to achieve its objectives in the J&K Reorganization Amendment Bill, which is likely to reflect in the Constitutional Amendment Bill as well. It says that the character and conduct of the ministers holding the office should be beyond any ray of suspicion. It further states that a minister who is facing allegations of serious criminal offences, arrested and detained in custody, may thwart or hinder the canons of constitutional morality and principles of good governance. And we have some breaking news also coming in, viewers. This is related to obviously the same. The India bloc leaders, they are formulating their strategy. They are now making or they are planning a meeting. The India bloc floor leaders rather are meeting at Kharge's office. The meeting is scheduled at 10 a.m. today. The discussion will be the strategy. Far as the Congress party is concerned, the opposition, INDIA bloc and others are concerned. What will be their floor strategy when this bill is introduced in the Lok Sabha? So that's the latest coming in at the moment. Pragya, my colleague, joining us live on the broadcast. Pragya, this key strategy meeting of the opposition leaders planned at 10 a.m. today, 3 bills likely to be introduced. Obviously, when it comes to the crackdown on corruption, that that seems to be the big flashpoint between the opposition and the Treasury benches.
Well, Meenakshi, this seems to have put opposition in a fix, because if they come, then they have to, put their SIR protest on hold, which they didn't do for all the bills which were meant for the welfare of the people. Then the government will always come back to say that you came back because you wanted to defend the corrupts. And if you don't do that, then there is a constitutional amendment, and they just cannot let it pass. And in fact, the voices that we are hearing from the Congress since last late evening, they are opposing this bill, and they're also saying that this is to target the opposition government in the states. And the larger picture is that the government is trying to fix all those opposition ruled states and the government's chief ministers and the ministers as well. So it is also a dilemma for the Congress right now and all the opposition parties. Let's see what happens. But what we are also hearing from the opposition camp is that they will continue. They are going to continue with their SIR, in fact, protest, and they will not let it go. But rest of the strategy, along with the India bloc leaders, is going to be finalized very soon after this particular meeting. And in fact, they are going to speak on this particular issue, because this is a huge constitutional amendment, and this is also an attack on graft and corruption charges, even on those who sit on the constitutional post.
Well, absolutely. And it's very significant, obviously, the strategy meeting which is going to be held today, Pragya. The INDIA bloc floor leaders, they are planning to meet at the at Mallikarjun Kharge's office today at 10 a.m. to discuss the strategy when it comes to these 3 bills. But what is the strategy of the government? And also, could you give us some big takeaways as to what this bill exactly could entail?
Well, Meenakshi, this bill is about, the action on those people who sit on the constitutional post, like CMs, ministers, and in fact, Prime Minister also come under this particular bill, which was not a case earlier. The amendment is to say that we are very serious about graft, and this is also attack on graft by this particular government. So if a minister for a period of 30 consecutive days during holding the office is arrested or detained, he has to, on the advice of the Prime Minister, President will advise removal of the particular minister. If Prime Minister does not tender his advice to President, then it is automatic that the minister ceases to be a minister 31st day. Similar is the case with the Prime Minister. If Prime Minister who for any period of 30 consecutive days holding office is arrested, detained in custody on allegations of committing offence that has a punishment for more than 5 years or more, then he has to he tender his resignation. If he doesn't, 31st day he ceases to be Prime Minister. So this is the government can take moral high ground also on this particular bill, saying that even Prime Minister comes under this bill. This is how much serious we are against the corruption and also on the graft. It is not just the ruling states and also the chief ministers and ministers that we are targeting. Central government also comes under this particular bill. This is the this is very important constitutional amendment and a revolutionary one, as one of the ministers said while speaking to us. The fact is that Prime Minister and the government wanted to be seen as someone who is very against corruption, and this needs to be penalized no matter how high post you hold. If this is constitution, the greater the constitutional post, the greater is your responsibility and also accountability. So to ensure that this is in letter and spirit, this bill, this constitutional amendment 130th is being taken up as a bill and will be introduced today. However, constitutional amendment, it may be sent to parliamentary scrutiny as well. It is likely to be sent for the parliamentary scrutiny, and also the opposition voices will also, be on board about this. But government is bringing this bill, and the strategy is to put the opposition also in dock, not just them, but also to say that we are taking a moral high ground also while introducing this bill. It is not just the states, but also center that comes under the purview of this bill.
All right, Pragya, those are very significant details, obviously, which you are bringing us. As far as this bill is concerned, the showdown really has begun already. We have heard, the Congress party already taking pot shots at the government, saying that far as this bill is concerned, they are calling it a diversion and a deflection from Rahul Gandhi's yatra. When we speak of this bill, viewers, the top sources, what are they telling us? That the new rule, basically, the new bill, basically stipulating that it could be even chief ministers who could come in the ambit of the bill. Not only chief ministers, but also the prime minister. But the part which has led to a big war of words is that the elected chief ministers can be removed if they are detained or arrested for 30 days or more. And it goes on to say that even if they've not been convicted, now that is the part which could lead to a big slugfest between opposition and obviously the treasury benches. It looks like the opposition, the INDA bloc, is already preparing its strategies. In fact, viewers, we have some more breaking news coming in.